Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about new beauty launches for the month of August. I'm going to jump right into it because I've got quite a lot to talk about. I'm going to start off with high street or more affordable buys. In case you don't follow me on Instagram or haven't seen my Q&A video last week or my blog post and you don't know, I have just released a range of eyelashes with my favourite lash brand, Isla. I'm beyond excited. This is what they look like. I actually can't quite believe it. Seeing your face on something is really bizarre. So there are 4 lashes in the range. They came out last week. They're available in Boots, and I'll just talk through them quickly. I've done a whole blog post with like really zoomed in pictures of each lash and descriptions of like what they do and everything, but I could actually talk about them for like 20 minutes and I don't want to take up this whole video. So first of all are the Fleur and Fabulous ones. These are the most kind of dramatic ones in the line. More of a kind of a girls' night out party lash. Really love these, beautiful, and they have like a almost like a woven effect near the band. These I think are really unique, I really love them. Then I have the individuals, which are called Couture Fleur. I love individual lashes, but I can never find the right ratio of lengths. So I made these 2/3 medium, and there's 10 short ones and 6 long ones. So the ratio is like perfect for creating that kind of like really subtle, gorgeous lash. They last for 3 days. Love them so much. I actually can't even tell you guys, and all of these lashes actually have tapered tips, which is a new technology for Isla, which makes them look so natural. They're super lightweight. Can you tell I'm like obsessed with my own lashes? This is really bad, isn't it? I don't know. But I really hope you guys like them anyway, because personally, like, it was an absolute dream creating them for me because it allowed me to make the lashes I'd always been looking for and could never find. Simply Fleur look like this. These are the lightweight kind of demure ladylike lashes. They're full strip, but they're also petite, so a lot of people won't even have to trim these. Super convenient, and they have the invisible band as well, so they're really light, really kind of natural looking. And that's what I wanted to do with the range as well, is make lashes kind of accessible and non-scary and just do a more of a natural kind of look. The last pair are called Fleur Loves because they are my favourites. They're the ones I'm wearing now actually, and these are 3/4 lengths. They are super easy to apply, super easy to wear, really comfortable, really lightweight, and I can honestly wear these all day and like not even notice. They're very natural looking. They have that kind of natural messy texture. They're a little bit crossed over, but they also have the flare at the end, so they look amazing if you want to do a cat eye or liquid liner. I'm talking too much. They're my lashes anyway, and they're available in Boots now. They start at £5.25 in price for these ones, which are my faves. So yeah, they are my lashes. Super exciting. So next up is something new from a brand that I personally don't normally go for. It's Batiste. I'm not a big fan of their dry shampoo because it makes me itchy, if I'm really honest, but they have branched out and are releasing styling products, which I found really interesting. And what I was most excited about is that they are releasing a dry heat protectant spray, which is a pretty kind of hard beast to find. There's a really good one that Oscar Blandi make that's really expensive. I've been using this for the last couple of days and I actually really like it. It's called Shield My Locks Heat and Shine Spray with keratin and Inca Inchi oil, up to 230 degrees heat protection and shine. A lot of the time with shine adding kind of styling products, I worry about them looking greasy. This doesn't. You do have to be careful that you don't overload it at the roots or whatever, but in general this is really good, and they have a kind of like fruity floral, just general, quite a generic hair smell. These are $4.50. They've also got a texturizing spray, which I quite like. It's not my favourite, but I do like it. But the heat protectant spray is definitely the most exciting thing in that lineup. They also have a shine spray and a hairspray and a few other bits and bobs as well. So exciting stuff from Batiste, and I like the designs as well. I think they're quite cool. Moving on to the more high-end stuff, NARS have launched their Audacious mascara, which following the launch of the Audacious lipstick I was very excited about. It looks like this. It's got a quite large, quite long bristled rubber wand, and I have to say, having worn this for a couple of days, it is good. It's £20. It comes out at the end of the month. I actually think it launched the 1st of September, so it's cheekily snuck its way into my August new releases. But yeah, it's very defining and lengthening. It does add a little bit of volume. It's not one of those defining mascaras that you're like, hello, my lashes look tiny. It does add volume to a certain extent, but it is mainly focusing on that defining, lengthening. It's quite a wet formula. That's a personal preference. I personally find wet formulas quite irritating because they take longer to dry, but I do like this. Next up, Givenchy's Autumn Collection. 2 products that really stand out from this launch. The first one is an eyeshadow quad, which is pretty pricey. I think this is about £38. However, It is probably the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life. No joke, it's gorgeous. It has this like suede finish with this metallic silver spray that comes down, and then you open it up and there are 4 of the most gorgeous colours I have ever seen. The pink I probably wouldn't wear as much, but this gorgeous kind of lilac-y taupe, there's a pale kind of shimmer, and then there's a darker, more matte kind of plum shade. Really, really lovely. The packaging is stunning. Pigmentation is good, but not like out of this world, which actually for higher end brands, I think that's what they tend to go for, because a lot of people buying makeup don't want that kind of makeup artist pro level of pigmentation that is just crazy, like bright colours. So very, very wearable at the same time as actually doing something. And then the other launch from them is the Blush Memoir de Forme, which is like a memory gel blush. It's similar to the Illamasqua base, that kind of funny jelly type texture. Again, not usually my cup of tea, because I find with this type of texture it usually takes a lot of your makeup off when you're trying to put it on. You kind of have to end up tapping it instead of like pushing it, and it kind of just ends up looking a bit funny. I don't know, but I do actually really like this. This is in the colour Rose Delicate, and it is a really nice kind of fresh colour. If you like those kind of liquidy formula blushes, this might be a good one to try. I generally quite like it. I probably wouldn't buy it, whereas I would definitely buy this. So it depends what you're looking for, I guess. So next up for high-end stuff is another collection from Ciate. I feel like they've been launching things left, right and centre recently, but I wanted to include this again. I know I've spoken about them a lot in my New and Beauty videos, but they are just doing really cool stuff. This is Olivia Palermo's autumn collection for them, which comes out this month. I kept it in the packaging because the packaging is stunning. I know I talked about her original kind of 3 shades of nail varnish a couple of months ago, and she does have 2 new nail varnishes in this collection. Again, the same packaging but black. I think it looks really chic, really gorgeous, and the shades are Napa Valley, which I'm actually wearing at the moment. The formula of these is just amazing. It should be, because they're about £17 each. And this colour, which is New England Fall, I think is really beautiful as well. It's almost halfway in between a navy and a royal blue. I really, really like it. And then she's also got a couple of these blush bronzer duos, which generally I really like as products because I think they're really good and they travel well. I think this is the darker colour, which is Seaside Park. Really nice. Nice pigmentation, very wearable, they're very matte, so you can kind of contour with the darker shade. She also has like an eye palette, which I don't have, but it looks really nice, quite dark actually. And then she's got 4 different lipsticks. The packaging of these is gorgeous, heavy, gold, has a nice click to it. These are £19, and then I think the blush duos are 25, so quite pricey, but the packaging is great and the products generally are really, really impressive. And yes, big fan of those. There are a couple of fragrance releases this month that I wanted to talk about. The first one is from YSL, and it's their Black Opium Eau de Toilette. So they launched the Black Opium Eau de Parfum a few months ago, and I did actually really like it. I have to say, they sent me one and I gave it to my sister because it was a bit heavy for me. It's not the kind of perfume that I would normally wear, but I did really, really like it and she loves it. However, this one I think is a bit sweeter. I'm trying to work out the difference because I don't actually have it here, but something about this I find a little bit sickly. I really like the opening notes. It has quite a sharp, kind of fruity, zesty element that I love in perfumes at the beginning, but then it kind of dries down into something a little bit too sickly sweet for me. It's very, very strong. If you like perfumes along the vein of Angel and Paco Rabanne, Lady Million, things like that, they're very, very strong. You might like this. And I believe it came out last week, so you can get that already. The next one is from Tom Ford. I'm kind of on the fence with Tom Ford fragrances because I love Black Orchid so much. My mum has worn it for years and it always reminds me of her. I love the men's noir fragrance, but is it the private collection or whatever they call it, the expensive ones that are £120 a bottle. I don't really love any of them and I think they're really, really expensive. So I'm kind of like 50-50. So I was happy when they released this one, which is the girls version of the noir scent for men, which Mike actually wears. I really like this. I don't know if I would wear it. I think I'm going to give this one to my mum because I know she will wear it. It's very, very masculine. It actually reminds me of Viktor & Rolf's Spice Bomb, which is a men's fragrance, but funnily enough, I used to wear on myself and Mike used to find it too sweet. So I feel like this is on the fence of being a very masculine female fragrance, and Spice Bomb is on the fence of being a very female masculine fragrance, if you get what I mean. It's very spicy, it's very rich, it has that kind of vanilla amber base that kind of sweetens it up and makes it a bit more feminine, but it is very kind of evening, sexy. If you like those kind of deep, manly female fragrances, they're very powerful, then you might like this. And what is good about it is that it's not in the expensive collection, so it's about £56. It's still pricey for a perfume, but compared to the other one, it's not as bad. It's kind of more on the normal designer perfume level. Last but not least, for high-end skincare, I have a couple of things to show you. The first is from Elemis, which is a brand that I really like. My mum loves it, it's their biggest fan ever. And this is their The Beauty of Giving set, which contains their Pro Radiance Illuminating Flash Balm and a makeup bag. And this is in support for breast cancer care. This year they're actually just giving £10,000 straight up, I think, from what I could get from the press release that came with this. And they are selling these as a kind of support to support that donation. So basically, it's a really nice pink version of the Illuminating Flash Balm, which, if you use it already, is worth getting because it's a really nice product, but it's also bright Barbie pink. So if you use it already and you want a pink one, perfect opportunity to do it. And the makeup bag that comes with it is actually also very nice. These come together for £33. And then the last release is an exciting one if you are a fan of Ren. This is the Wake Wonderful Nighttime Facial, and this is an overnight serum. I put this back in the packaging, but I've actually had it for quite a while now. It comes in a 40ml tube with a pump like this, and it's basically an overnight serum, so you put it on and you wake up looking more radiant. I'm a massive fan of their Glycolactic Radiance Renewal Mask, and this is the kind of overnight serum version of that. Really like this, and yeah, I think it's a really nice product. I think it's about £32, and it is launching at the end of the month exclusively into Space NK for a while. I imagine they'll roll it out elsewhere afterwards. It leaves your skin feeling really smooth and kind of glowy in the morning, and if you are a fan of the Ren Radiance collection in general and the mask that I was talking about, I think you'll like this. So that's it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and as a little treat for those of you who made it right to the end and kept watching, it's probably going to be a really long video. I'm actually going to be giving away some of the products I've shown in this video on my Instagram account, so head over there. It's just Fleur de Force, and you will be able to enter to win some of these lovely new products. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I'll see you again next time. Have a great day. Bye. Hey guys, so today I'm doing one of my most exciting get ready with me videos I've ever done. This week I launched my range of eyelashes for Fleur, and to celebrate we had a huge meetup in Boots, and